Friday, of course, is the day we welcome Mr. Showbiz, Peter Ford. Here's Peter. Now, welcome, Peter. You've got a book too, have you?
I've got a book too, and look at this.
What's that?
What do you think this is? This is called a Chemiscape hood.
Oh, now, just be careful being so close to the microphone.
All the thing in the States. I know you don't like flying much, do you?
Well, yeah, sometimes
You're not
I
crazy.
do, sometimes I don't.
You carry the odds and Christopher medal when you fly.
Thousands of
them. Well, maybe he's been kicked out though now.
I know, but I still believe it. It doesn't matter.
This is the new thing. If you're scared of flying and you think the plane could catch fire, so you don't get any toxic fumes and breathe and die, you wear this.
What is
it? You put it over your head. Can you do a demo?
Well, certainly.
Stretch it.
This is my show, Peter. I finish up being your model.
Over the head, it's... Darren Hinch would never get it on, would he? Look at that. So, if there's a fire, you can still breathe because that's a charcoal filter. You're okay in there? So you could...
Oh, it's wonderful, Peter. It's really wonderful.
Sorry about the hair, Bert.
Oh, my God. On to Peter. Close up on Peter.
It's a sacred site, Bert, so you should never affect it.
But how does... I can't see how it works, Pete, because I'm suffocated in there.
You shouldn't have. You should have had lovely fresh air.
Well, I didn't. It smelled... It was dreadful.
Well, if a fire had broken out, then you would have at least been able to breathe. You may have burnt to death.
If a fire had broken out, they'd know which body was mine because I had this stupid thing on there.
What do you reckon you'd pay for that? $5?
$5.
What about 95?
$95?
$95.
My gosh. Well, there you go. Thanks anyway, Peter.
My pleasure.
I'll exchange. There's a nice little copy of Feeling Good by Don.
Oh, thanks, Bert. Thank you.
OK, what's happening in the world of showbiz?
We mentioned Don Lane's name briefly last week.
And I cut you off. I'm terribly sorry about that. What's happening with Don?
Well, Don might be coming back. Now, the rumour has been around the town for a couple of weeks that Don could be coming back to host Candid Camera on Channel 10. Channel 10 have got so many new shows. Just about everybody's been rumoured to be doing a show on Channel 10 at the moment. Well, Don could be coming back, but I don't think it's for Candid Camera. I think Tony Murphy might host an Australian version of that. Remember Tony Murphy,
Very well.
Surf?
Yes.
And he got engaged to Marsha Hines at one point. Not for long, though.
No.
But I think he'll host that. But Don could be back because he has been seen in the corridors of Channel 10 and in discussions with Bob Shanks in recent weeks.
That would be great news. I think that it would be just wonderful to see Don back on Australian television, and I hope that it happens. I really do.
I think he'd be terrific too.
Neighbours.
Yes, well, one show that Channel 10 don't have to worry about is Neighbours because it's doing so well internationally. And, of course, a lot of people say, why has Neighbours been so successful? Well, I asked Anne Charlson that very thing.
The formula that has been... they've happened upon accidentally. I really do. Because, I mean, people keep trying to analyse it, and it defies analysis. There is something in the way it's cast, there's something in the storylines, there's a whole combination of things that make it what it is. Plus the time, I think, particularly as far as Britain's concerned. I think Paul Hogan was sort of led the vanguard as far as Australia was concerned, and now they are very Australian-oriented. And Neighbours has sort of gone along in the wake and has become immensely popular.
So congratulations to them.
Yes, all the best to them. Diana Ross's concert, I believe, are a near sellout.
Oh, boy, she's doing so well. $39 a ticket in all the big stadiums in Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne.
And that's $39 right across the whole stadium, isn't it?
Every person,
So it's first in, best dressed.
Absolutely. You wouldn't want to be in the back row because
the
Sinatra concert, a lot of people were very disappointed about that. So someone's making a lot of money. She's a great entertainer. I've seen her in Vegas a couple of times at Caesars Palace, but I would not like to be going on the tour with her because she's said to be a pretty difficult lady. She really is. Now, there's a book which is out by Mary Wilson, who, of course, was one of the former Supremes before they became Diana Ross and the Supremes. Well, if you want to read some real filth, if you want to see some really nasty things said about Diana Ross, get this book. It's called Dream Girl, My Life as a Supreme, written by Mary Wilson. And she's coming here too in September on that big rock and roll tour that Cole Joy's putting on.
Something to look forward to. Oh, yes, with who else?
With Chuck Berry and Jerry Lee Lewis. And
it's going to be quite a tour, isn't it?
Crowd. It will be.
It'll be quite if we have them all in the one show, I'd like to be in the green room that day rather than being here. Thanks a lot, Pete. See you next week.
Bert.
Peter Ford on Showbiz. Back with you after this break, and the phones are going to sing for you.